Hello, I am your host, M. LeBlanc 168, and I'd like to welcome you to Let's Play the Unreal World RPG. Since the intro video, something has happened. Yesterday, I recorded about an hour and a half of video. You only saw about the first 15 minutes. Um, my recorder kind of screwed up, and as you could probably tell from the intro, there was a lot of video lag, and that got even worse, and there was a bunch of audio desyncing in the videos. Now, I didn't notice this till I uploaded the intro, and I'm very sorry for that. But, I had to restart, because it's a roguelike. I cannot save backwards and load backwards. Um, I made the same character. We're still afraid of horses. Our skills are a bit different. I put the same bonuses in for our aptitudes. Um, and I re-randomized where I started, so I have no idea again. But I'm so sorry for the lost video. This is a fresh start, same as before, so you're not missing anything. Okay, we have the same name, same everything, same fear. We're gonna faint if we see a horse. It's all gonna work out. So, this is the in-game info browser. If we want to find anything else, we can come in here. It has a bunch of lore and fluff, and there's random stuff. So this is the origin of the world story for the Unreal world. Um, I'll go ahead and read that to you real quick. Among the people, there are several different runes and myths about the origin of the world and how it became unreal. However, a common core is clearly visible, which is not a surprise, as all the peoples are of the same origin. The basic myth goes as follows. In the beginning, the world was bare and silent. The wind, the forest, and all the animals were formed out of the song of the Sky Father and the Earth Mother. As all the creatures sung together, the Anemo woke up and joined the singing. But the harmony was broken when the Anemo had to build a lodge for a shelter in the first winter. And when the first winter was over, the wise ones among the people realized the world was no longer real. For more details, see... yeah, okay. So, now that we have the background, we will start the game. This is the backstory that I read last time. You guys can pause it and read it again, I guess, but I'm just going to do it now. So this is the game interface. The most important thing is here. This is the game map. It represents our position in the world. Right now, each tile, each block, represents 100 meters. There's also a zoomed-in map, and I'll show you that soon. This, in the top left-hand corner, is a indicator that represents where the sun is in the sky. It rises from the right side and sets on the left side. Right now, it's just risen. It's morning. You can see that here. This represents our region. This tells us the date, how old we are, and what time of day it is. So it is the 1st of April. We are 16 years old, and it is the early morning. Not early morning, just regular morning. We are carrying 30 pounds, which is giving us a 6% penalty to our mobility. We're not fatigued, we're not injured, we're not starving, we have no blood loss. So that, coupled with the type of terrain we're in, means we have 92% mobility. This picture represents what we're doing. Right now we are walking. This represents our heading. We can turn and look around. And then we can move forward or backwards. This is how hungry we are. It'll fill up over time. We aren't hungry at all. We aren't thirsty. We are cold right now. We have lots of energy. That's what that means. This is a log of our actions. When we start doing stuff, this will fill in with text. This is the last action we did, and this is what we're wielding. So let's look at our inventory screen. This is our inventory screen. We start with quite a nice selection here. We have some black grouse, we just have some meat and some bread. We have an overcoat, some trousers, some footwear. We have a knife, a spear, and a club. So I'm going to equip this spear here as my main weapon. Click the wrong thing. Wield. Northern Spear. As you can see, it's our #1 weapon now. And now we can actually start the game. Our goal is going to be to find a place to settle down, at least for now. We'll probably move eventually, but for now, we're going to want to settle by a lake, so we have an easy source of water. And we're going to want lots of trees, not bare land. So to get to this haven, we are going to climb a tree and view our surroundings. I'm going to go to our skills menu, which is this. You can see all our percentages. We have 80% climbing. which is what we need to do. We're gonna climb. Select a random tile around us, any tree. We're gonna climb. Because we slip 2 meters from the start. Yeah, we're going to keep climbing. We made it up. Okay, so we can see the area around us. There's 2 lakes, one to our north, one to our south. And that guy is not a good person. That's a bandit. He's gonna try to kill us if we get near him. So I'm going to head down here and set over there. So let's come on down. Head here, which is peninsula. Appears to be a peninsula. We'll head right out here. This will be an easier to defend area and not so many people come here because it's not a main path. We can see a person. We are not gonna worry about them. So now we're just going to zoom to the area map. By this lake, where the surface of the water reflects into both you and the skies above, you take a closer look at the area. So this is the area map. We can see individual trees, branches, and each square represents 2 meters or about 6 feet. So yeah, this will be perfect. We'll just settle on, we'll just settle here, like right here. This little part right here will be perfect for our house. So now, you can probably see the difference between trees. These are smaller than these. These are young trees, those are old trees. To cut those, you need an axe. But to cut these, all you need is a knife, which we happen to have. So we will go to skills, timbercraft, and we will fell a tree. We will cut down this tree. That's fine. We need to cut the tree to get slender tree trunks, which you cannot get from large trees. And we also need branches, which can pull off any tree, to build a shelter. So here we see 5 slender tree trunks. We need 3, so we'll pick up 3. We are not able to carry them. We will drop 1 tree trunk. We'll walk over to a little island thing. It's not really an island. But yeah, it does have 4 sides surrounded with water, so I guess it would be. I'm gonna drop these tree trunks. Drop all of them. And go get another center tree branch, not 3. Just 1 more. Drop these 2. So 1. Walk over here. We will drop it. Now we're going to go to one of the larger trees and pull off some branches. So we'll go to our skill menu. We'll go to survival. We'll go cut branches or twigs from a tree. So we can do that. Or we can do it by hand or with a cutting weapon. We happen to have a knife, so it'll go a bit faster. Cut. When we finish cutting branches, we will repeat it, and we'll do it about 4 times. There we go. So now we're going to pick about 46 branches, all of them. Branch. Okay. I'm going to go over here. And drop them down. I did not mean to pick those up. Whatever, we can drop them. We'll drop all of our tree trunks, all of our spruce twigs, and our branch. So now that they're all on the floor, we're going to go into our survival menu. We are going to click on shelter. We're going to build the shelter right there. So, to do this, we need the following materials or equipment. We need a cutting weapon with wood in the form of a knife. We have 3 slender tree trunks. We have 20 spruce twigs, which is perfect, so we'll be okay. So now we're spending about an hour. It's been about an hour. Still working. It's been 2 hours now. We're working on our shelter. And our hands are cold. We are very cold. We need to make a fire. No, it can be bad. We're working for about 4 hours. It is late afternoon. We're warming up a tiny bit. But we're comfortably warm now. That's good. So after about 6 hours, we finished building our shelter. So now we'll go grab these tree trunks. Pick them both up. We'll head over to our house. So what we're going to do before we start a fire is we're going to go into our handcraft options. We're going to put a little lumber. We're going to make 2 staves out of our slender tree trunks. We're going to turn these staves into javelins, which are early throwing weapons that will be effective for hunting. Really effective for hunting, especially with the Oath of Iron cast on them. So we spent about 3 hours building this. We're really slow. Okay, so we built 2 staves, even though it took us a while. Now we're really hungry, so I'm gonna eat. Button. I'm gonna go into my inventory. I'm gonna eat some dried stag cut with a pound of it. Nom nom nom. It took us 5 minutes, and we're fairly hungry. And we're kind of thirsty now. So we turn around, take a drink of the lake. So we'll drink the water, not swim. Drink the water, yes. So now we are full and not thirsty. So, in order to make javelins, we need fire. So, we'll go to our survival skill. Wrong one, that was the oath. Survival. We'll go build a fire, and we'll do it. Build a fire, we'll do it on these twigs. We've made a fire. Now we're going to be warmed up by that. We are rather warm already. So we'll go into our make menu. Go to weapons, and we'll make javelins. We'll make 2 javelins out of our 2 staves. So to do this, we need the following equipment: 2 staves, a cutting weapon, and fire. So that's fine. And now we're working. We're feeling a bit hot. That's good. The fire's making us hot. We're still working, even though the fire's burned out. It doesn't matter if you start it, but when there's a fire, it works. It's a glitch, kind of. I'm really slow. It is late night, the moon is rising, and I'm taking like 4 hours to build this. Holy crap. I'm just gonna pass out, aren't I? 5 hours? 6 hours? Come on. Doesn't take this long. Holy crap, I must have a bad making skill, because damn it, 7 hours to make 2 javelins. Come on. 8 hours? It's gonna take me 8 hours? It took me 8 hours to make 2 javelins. So I'm gonna crawl into my house here. Then I'm going to eat some black grouse. And I'm going to go to sleep. I am going to go to sleep. And next time on Let's Play the Unreal World RPG, we will wake up tomorrow.